Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel if you are new. Hello, my name is V. I post nail tutorials every Thursday and Sunday at 8:15 a.m. Central Time. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your post notifications. For today's video, I'm bringing you guys a press-on nail tutorial video. Learn with me. I didn't think I was ever going to do press-on nails just because it's not something I'm interested in doing. However, I had one of my OG clients. She started nursing school and she hasn't been able to get her nails done since. So her birthday's coming up, so happy birthday, Bree. And I was super excited to do her press-on nails. So I am going to be showing you guys how I went about it, and then give you guys some alternatives on what other options you guys have to do press-on nails as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Now let's get right into it. Getting right into today's video, I am going to be using the Kiara Sky jelly tips. If you have seen me use these before, these are a perfect alternative to press-on nails. They are very, very durable, so I definitely recommend them. I went ahead and asked my client her sizing. I sent home a little package with all the sizes, and then she told me which ones fit what finger. So I'm just picking them out of the box and placing them in front of me so I can have them ready to go, sized out from pinky to thumb. And the only reason why I did it that way versus thumb to pinky was because she gave me the sizes from pinky to thumb. So just in case you guys were curious. Now once I have all my sizes laid out, I am going to be trimming them just slightly, and I'm only using my hand file for this step. You do not want to cut them with a nail clipper or tip cutters because it can ruin that tip. It'll leave like a bent kind of line on it, and you definitely don't want to do that. So I'm only using very light pressure with my hand file, and I basically took off half of the number just for reference. She likes her nails long, so she didn't want them to be cut very much. So all I'm doing is lightly filing off half of that number. And of course, I'm going to go ahead and repeat that on the rest of the nails. Again, very, very light pressure. So because I am just using things that I have laying around, I am going to be taking this strip of nail art practicing tips. I've had them for a long time, so I'm just taking off those stiletto tips that are on there. And I'm going to be cutting it in half so I can have 2 strips to work with. I have seen where people use like specific products that help you for holding on tips, but like I said, I'm working with what I have, so this is what I have, and I figured it would work perfectly. Now I'm taking the little tacky putty little clay stuff that you can use for many projects, and I've also used this to adhere tips onto the back of a nail art brush just to practice certain things. So I've had these in my drawer for a good minute, and I figured I would put them to use. So I'm basically placing that on the back of the press-on nail, and I'm just pressing them onto that little strip to hold it all together. Y'all know I am the queen of cheapness. I like to save money where I can, so this is definitely an alternative. You guys can absolutely use whatever you have, work with it. I've done this for so many different things. You don't have to specifically go out and purchase things. Now, of course, if you are going to be doing it like as a career, you're going to be doing press-ons nonstop, then absolutely you want to invest into things that are going to make your life a little bit easier. But because I'm just doing this one set for my one client, there's no need of going out and purchasing some stuff. So I'm going in with Bubble Bath from OPI. My coworker is the only one that works with gel polish, so I don't have very much gel polishes in the salon, and he was very kind to let me borrow this. I'll link different alternatives as well from different brands that will work as this same pink, but she wanted a very light pink. This is basically what she gets for the most part. She likes very neutral colors, something very subtle but blingy. So I'm going in and doing 1 coat of that on the thumbnail, the middle finger, and the pinky. And then of course, once I'm done doing that first layer, I'm going to be placing that into the light. And now I'm going to be doing a second layer of this. I did want it to keep a little bit of that sheerness to it, so I'm just trying to bring out that pink without doing it very opaque because I wanted a very natural looking pink. So I'm doing only 2 coats, and of course curing in between each coat. I am going to be alternating between the different nails, so you can see one in the background in the light. It finished curing, so I went ahead and started on the other one. You want to use your time efficiently, so that's why I'm doing that. Alright, so while I'm finishing the second coat on both hands, I did want to touch a little bit of different options that you have when doing press-on nails. You can absolutely use gel polish just how I'm doing it. I've seen some people use acrylic as well, and also an airbrush machine. So in my personal opinion, I think either gel polish or an airbrush machine might be a better choice, only because it's a lot quicker. And to be honest, an airbrush machine would probably be your best bet. I had an old coworker use that, and she said it was just a lot more time efficient for her, and definitely feel like I could see that working out better. In my opinion, press-on nails, you want them to look more natural, so if you add a layer or 2 of acrylic, they're just gonna look really bulky, and you definitely want it to look nice and flawless against their natural nail. So just a quick little thought and some options for you guys to kind of see what would work for you if you guys decide to do press-on nails. Now, once they are out of the light, nice and cured, with my 2 coats, I am doing the pink nails first because I'm going to be doing some sugaring on the rest of the nails and I don't want any of that glitter to transfer onto the tacky layer. So I'm going to completely finish the pink nails and then move on to the accent nails. So for the thumb, I am doing some crystals, and for that, I'm just using my dotting tool and applying some crystal gel or jewelry gel on the area that I'm going to be placing the crystals on. And then just taking my crystal tool or picker tool, whatever you call it, and I'm applying some AB crystals to the cuticle area and then kind of dropping it down in the middle, kind of like a little extra triangle shape, infilling any little areas that I want to infill. And then of course, once I'm done applying the crystals, you want to cure in the light. You can absolutely use glue, but because I am working with gel, I wanted to stick to gel products. Now I'm going to be applying the last few little crystals. Once I'm done applying my crystals, and you do get a little bit of product kind of spill over, so I just take any 3D nail art brush that I have and wipe it off, kind of blending that into the gel polish or acrylic. I show this in my acrylic videos as well. You just want to blend it down so that there's no harsh ridges from that crystal gel. Place that in the light, and now I am moving on to the middle finger. It's just going to be 3 little stones at the top, kind of going down vertically, and then 2 crystals at the tip. And again, I'm blending out any extra product because I don't want it to be bulky, like I said, and I just want it to be nice and flush to the nail. Once I am done with that, you pop it in the light once again, and once they are all cured, I'm going in with my Gloss It from Not Polish and applying that onto those pink nails. Like I said, I want there to be no tacky layer. Of course, I could have wiped off the tacky layer, but when working with gel polish, I want to work quickly, so I don't wipe it off unless I absolutely need to, and there really wasn't any point when I can just do the rest of the nails afterwards. Again, make sure you cure that in the light for at least 1 minute. I do 2 minutes because I want to ensure everything is nice and cured. And I do lightly go in between the crystals with my brush. I take it and hold it upright and then just press it in between, and definitely try not to get it onto the crystals because it can mess with that shine that they have. So you'll see me pressing that just lightly in between the crystals. This helps adhere them nicely to the nail, and it ensures that they stay on there for a good amount of time. I'm going to be taking this glittery gel polish from Young Nails. It is from their Go Time collection. If you have not seen their Go Time colors or gel polishes, you guys are missing out. It's one of my favorite gel polishes, and it's actually the line that I carry in my salon for anyone to use. But you don't need a base. You don't need a top coat. It dries and adheres so good. It dries in the light shiny, so you also don't have to wipe off any residue. It's amazing. It's quick and easy. So I'm going to be adding 2 layers of that on the index finger and the ring finger, and of course carrying that in between each coat. And of course I'm also repeating that on the other hand. But like I said, check out their stuff. I freaking love them. They have quite a bit of colors and definitely recommend them. But this was the closest glitter in gel polish that I had, so I figured I would use it and kind of share that with you guys. Again, don't forget to cure each layer into the light. So once I'm finished with all of the gel polish, I'm going in with my top coat, and I prefer to do my sugaring with top coat. I feel like it lasts longer and it just looks better in my opinion. Of course, you can do it with the gel polish of your choice, but personally I like to do it with top coat. So I'm going in with a thin layer of that, and before I place it in the light, you still want it to be wet. Do not put it in the light. Make sure you just applied that top coat, and then I'm going to pour that raw glitter over top of it, making sure that there's an even layer and all the surface is nice and covered. My client loves her sugared nails, so I was really excited that she asked for that as well. And just tapping off any excess, placing some on the other nail as well. And once I have fully covered those 2 nails with that glitter, then I'm going to be placing that in the light and doing the other hand as well. Okay, so for packaging, like I said, I'm using what I have, and I went by Hobby Lobby and I found this little box. It's just a gift box. I was trying to find the watch one so it could be a little longer, you know, like your typical press-on nails, but I couldn't find one anywhere, so I figured this one would be fine. I'm going to be using the bottom of the box to adhere some double-sided thick tape to it. This is just the Scotch kind. I used to have the like roll where you just cut off what you need, but I couldn't find it. So that probably would have been a better option instead of placing these individual little tiny stickers on there. It was kind of time consuming. But like I said, if you are doing it as an actual like full-time gig, you will purchase and find things that work better for you. Then I went ahead and removed the plastic cover over top, and I'm going to be placing my press-on nails on that. So just a quick little side note, I struggled so much with placing these in the box because of my freaking long nails. I've never had anything that I can't do because of my nails. This is it. This was it. I couldn't hold them and place them on there because they would just, I don't know, I struggled. So I went ahead and grabbed some tweezers and I was placing them with that onto that tape. And I'm not pressing them on there just yet because I was kind of trying to figure out how I wanted to place them in there. So I'm just laying it gently over that, and then I was like, okay, I gotta scoot them over a little bit, and then you'll see me fully take them off and change the position completely. I just thought it would look cuter if I kind of tilted them slightly. So I didn't like that position like you see, and then I was trying to move it, and then I just went ahead and moved them off of that tape and repositioned them. And I went ahead and applied the second tape on there and the rest of the press-on nails. And I'm taking a lint-free wipe and pressing down using that. I just didn't want any oil or fingerprints to get on the nails. And now I'm taking a little piece of felt paper that I cut out to the size of the box, cuticle pusher, buffer, a mini file, and placing them in a little bag just to protect everything. I'm also going to be placing a glue in there, but I don't have it on me yet. But that's basically what they look like. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I definitely enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys next time.